A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. Two very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is taking any... Lovely weather, beautiful stadium, the Signal Iduna Park here in Dortmund. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. It's got to be! And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. He has teammates around him. Has a go! And the post getting in the way.
Well, Dortmund can't believe they're not leading here, but they're certainly creating one or two chances now.
Coming up for Dortmund. And there's the delivery. He made the catch under pressure. Griezmann. Given away by Atletico. Karim Adeyemi. Timely intervention. Alvarez likes to run with the ball at his feet. Chance to put them in front. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? What to like about that pass? Clean challenge. Will he play it in? And this delivers it. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. De Paul. Oh, breezing past him. Can he finish? Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, Atletico can't believe they're not leading, but what a save that was. He's just kept his team on level terms here.
Well, the referee let it go initially, but now he goes back and cautions him, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a good bit of refereeing. He tried to let the play...
Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Girassi. Brandt. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. And in with a real chance. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Koke. Now Griezmann. Good looking move. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Griezmann. This could be the equaliser. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, as we can see here, the pass from Griezmann is absolutely perfect. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Can they hit them on the counter? But they took care of the situation defensively. Exquisite pass by Koke, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. Karim Adeyemi. Brandt with it. Opening up, and his eyes lit up in anticipation of his third goal of the game.
Well, the way he's finished today, that was a decent chance, but you just sense the hat-trick is coming.
Marcos Llorente. Can he find the right pass? And it stopped a promising attack in its tracks, and you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Vision there. Atletico recovering possession well. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Trying to open them up. Griezmann's in behind. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And he's broken free. And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Well, that's why he's such a good goalkeeper. He got his angles absolutely right there.
Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. And that is going to be all for the first half here in Dortmund. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, what an outstanding first half he had.
The second half restart here at the home of Borussia Dortmund. And passing it well. Oh goodness, not the best of challenges. Now then, what's the referee going to do here? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, a disappointing end to that break. De Paul. Galan. That's a good-looking pass. The
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. And does well to keep it in play. Griezmann. Could be! They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Karim Adeyemi. And green space aplenty for Dortmund to run into. It was a terrible-looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. Now, who can he play it to? Griezmann, and in the right position to read it. It's going to be an Atletico throw-in. Now, referring to the earlier infringement, the referee sees it as a bookable offence. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Chances on. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Not great distribution from the keeper. In it goes! And I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper is wishing quite simply he hadn't done that. Growing excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you. It is a derby rivalry here in Madrid that goes all the way back to 1906. Atletico against Real. Can't wait for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and alongside me, ready to provide expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. This ought to be special, Stuart.
Well, this is a great derby, particularly in recent years. Let's hope we get a good game here between two excellent teams.
Mbappe! In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So on they go again. Let's find out if Atletico can square the match. Rodrigo. On to Mbappe. Mbappe! Cuts it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. He's driven in the corner. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, no damage done. Advantage Atletico. And threading it through. Strong hand on that one.
Well, you do sense that Atletico will get the equaliser at some point, but at the moment they are still trailing, and that's due mainly to that brilliant stop by the goalkeeper.
Real in a good position out wide. Takes on the shot. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Good situation for Griezmann. But the danger averted for now. Mbappe. Rodrigo de Paul. An Atletico throw-in coming up here. Samuel Lino. Oh, could be! And a fine stop. Rodrigo. Mbappe tries his luck. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
The goalkeeper, Atletico on terms. So back underway following the equaliser. Rodrigo. Mbappe. It's there for him. And pushed away to safety. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Well, it still could be dangerous. Danger averted for now. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Samuel Lino was spot on with that challenge. Could be threatening. Oh, right in the nick of time. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. It's looking promising. Can he put it away? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Plenty of support here. Mbappe. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Just cutting off the supply. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, fancy footwork. Great defending. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Takes the shot. Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Marcos Llorente. Lenormand. Lino. Atletico being afforded too much room. Could be! Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. And Atletico will get the throw-in. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Can they keep it going? Mbappe! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Not too many defenders in the wide positions, and Atletico know it. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Might lead to a chance. Vigorous defending. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here in the Spanish capital. The beginning of the second half here at the home of Atletico in Madrid. There to win it back. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, great challenge, but Mbappe! Jan Oblak, fantastic between the posts. And there's the delivery. Bearing it away. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will they profit from this situation? A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. Corner to Atletico. Will this help them take the lead? Brought in by Griezmann. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, both sides encountering difficulties. Oh, he's through here! And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Away again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Top-class defending. Rodrigo. Atletico have it once again. Mbappe! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Samuel Lino. How can he take them on and beat them? Griezmann. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. And nicely parried away. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And really should have been able to. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Still alive. A Real corner then. Can they get themselves back into the game? Played over. They make the catch under pressure. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And possession lost by Los Colchoneros. Opportunity here, and he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Federico Valverde. Vinicius Junior. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, denied by the post. And the goal is his. Such a big moment for Atletico Madrid, who are well on course for success.
Well, as you can see, he's first to react, he's first to the ball, and he deserves his goal. That's an excellent finish.
Not a scoreline we've seen all that often, 5-3. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Can he find the net? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Can they hit on the break? Ten minutes to go. Valverde. Vital intervention. Playing it in. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Being pressed and pressed high. And well, Mbappe! And the keeper there to deal with it. Mbappe. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. And he's fired over the corner. And the keeper more than equal to it. It's one corner after another. And it still could be dangerous. That is how to keep it out of the net. Could be a chance to break here. And he's in. Trying to chip it. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Two proud Madrid clubs founded in 1902 and 1903 respectively. I'm talking about Real and Atletico, and here we are at the Bernabeu, ready for action. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. A lot to look forward to here, Stuart.
Well, Derek, I love watching both of these teams for different reasons, but that's what makes it so interesting. Let's hope we're not disappointed today.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And this is how Atletico will line up. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Robin Lenormand starts with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. Rodrigo de Paul starts alongside Koke in central midfield. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Julian Alvarez. It's an excellent looking attack, courtesy of Griezmann here. Atletico regaining possession here. He has teammates around him. Mbappe. There's the cutback. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So on they go again. A wake-up call for Atletico. Can they find a response here? Well read to put an end to that attack. Lino. That's effective pressure high up the pitch. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
The ball back with Real now. Really good high press. Mbappe! Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. And fine work from Atletico to win the ball back. Griezmann's through ball. Defensive intervention there. Mbappe. Well, he's certainly not alone. Rodrigo. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Getting forward. But the danger averted for now. Rodrigo. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Offside the decision. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Rodrigo. Must take the lead here. Jan Oblak. Fantastic between the posts. Samuel Lino. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Alvarez. Now Griezmann. And he's in. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. Now as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Vinicius. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. He's in with a chance. And a goal! An end-to-end game! And they weren't behind for long. They've given him too much space. Must be an amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Played in by Griezmann. And dealing with the danger. Bodies forward and the break looks on. They need to get bodies back. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Chouameni. Teammates available. Mbappe. Real chance. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Rodrigo. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Griezmann. Koke with it. Atleti sloppy in possession here. Kylian Mbappe. Now with Bellingham. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, Vinicius Junior, always very effective, and that was the case in the first half. What have you made of his performance up to this point?
Well, he certainly got his team back into this game with that goal, because up to that point, they hadn't played particularly well. I think he's had a decent first half, but he'll be looking to build on his...
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Oh, might be. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Mbappe. Successfully cut out. Oh, that's a fine cross. Well, the chance appeared to be on, but he found himself offside.
Well, he was just too anxious, wasn't he? That's not good play.
Well, a decent idea, but just slightly overcooked. Real come away with it. Well, a really good run. Griezmann. And passing it through. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
That's a lovely ball. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Vinicius Junior. Can they forge ahead? There's still danger here. One terrific save after another. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Nice weight on the pass. Vinicius Junior. They're going to forge ahead. Superb looking pass. Great opportunity. And that's a very good parry.
Well, what a good save that was. Real really should be in front now. That could prove to be a big moment in the game.
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. Mbappe. Mbappe tries his luck. And foiled only by the crossbar.
Well, Real could easily be leading now. They're certainly looking threatening. You just sense a goal is coming here.
Incisive pass. And effectively parried away by the keeper. That's useful play. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Atletico get the advantage from the referee. Possession lost. Might lead to a chance. Keeper not concentrating. Threaded through by Koke. Still possibilities. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? De Paul. He read the situation defensively and did his job. What can Real do from this position? Offside the decision. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, really closing him down. Opportunity it is. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story. Well, how about this? 4-3. That's a good pass. This could square the game, and it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. High quality defending. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, in with a chance. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And tucking it behind for a corner here. Who can they pick out? Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Now can they counter clinically? He's got to score! The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Rodrigo de Paul. And sloppy in possession from Atletico. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. A real opening now. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all. And threaded through by Mbappe. And with that, the referee blows for full time, and a tale of real disappointment for Atletico. It hasn't gone to plan. A defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance? Growing excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live from Madrid here on EA TV. Hello to you from a stadium that's only been open since 2017, but already an impressive landmark in this great game, the Metropolitano in Madrid. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Atletico Madrid against Borussia Dortmund.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
This is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Robin Lenormand starts with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. Rodrigo de Paul starts alongside Koke in central midfield. And they're going with two strikers. Julian Alvarez plays alongside Antoine Griezmann. And here's the 11 for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers, and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
Now he must favour the cross. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Rodrigo de Paul. Good technique displayed, but really sticking to their task defensively. Girassi. It should be. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. So on they go again. Let's find out if Atletico can square the match. Girassi. Atletico regaining possession. Samuel Lino. Bensebaini. Interception to snuff out the danger. Emre Can. Able to skip past his man. Can he put it away? And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Abigalan. Can he finish? Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. So a corner kick it'll be, following the deflection. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Firing it in, and that's a very good parry. Koke, feeding it through. Oh, good finish. Oh, credit to the goalkeeper, fantastic save.
Well, in that situation, that's a really top-class save from the keeper.
Over it comes. Atletico unable to retain possession. Girassi. That's very effective use of advantage in favour of Atletico. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Samuel Lino. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Can he make it count? Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper. Atletico have given it away. But if you're going to challenge like that, it has to be spot on. What does the referee think of it? A very effective clearance. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, he's through here. And not cleared away properly. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Well, here it is again, and the striker does everything right. He hits it across the goalkeeper, which makes it difficult for him, and then the player coming in is alert for the rebound. What a good goal that is.
Oh, good-looking run. Opportunity. Oh, and in! This is a remarkable turnaround. Down to 10, but now in the lead. Who saw that coming? Acres of space out wide for Atletico. But they took care of the situation defensively. They could really get at the opposition. And space available inside. Real chance. And how about that for a save? And so it is, the first half story has been written. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, after a slow start when he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on, and he got his reward with that goal. I'm looking forward to his second half display.
So on they go, the second half underway, and Atletico with a bit of work to do. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Atletico get the free kick decision their way. Griezmann. Valdemar Anton. Atletico with the ball once more. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. And in with a real chance. And that's it, a goal for Atletico. Beyond the goalkeeper. Atletico on terms. Felix Mecha. Just the challenge that was required. And darting through. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And a good take under duress there.
Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo.
Well, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. And there is the goal to give them the lead with 10 men. Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Nice weight on the pass. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
And he takes it on. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. Not the pass he had in mind. Girassi. Lino. It's opening up for them. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Girassi. Oh, tremendous vision. Abi Galan. And it's a quality pass. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Griezmann. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Well, this could really help the cause. Real chance. Blocked it brilliantly. And problem solved for now. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. Koke. Well, this is better, but they need to make the pressure count now. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
And great work to confuse the defender. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammates. And teammates around him. Out of play, and an Atleti throw-in forthcoming. Griezmann gets himself into the attacking third with the ball at his feet. A goal! And it's very much game on here. Well, how about this? 4-3. Could be troublesome. He's in with a chance. Oh, there it is! This is astonishing stuff! Now they find themselves level here. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Marcos Llorente. Koke with it. And Borussia Dortmund come away with it. Tension building, still level. Well, he's certainly not alone. There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Marcel Sabitzer. Sabitzer. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Five minutes to go. Girassi. Feeding it through. Sabitzer. And defensive play to be applauded. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. This could be troublesome. He just needs to remain icy cool. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. And he's broken free. A goal! Sheer excitement. Level again here.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
And it's level again here. Both. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.
A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. Two very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is saying... Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. Opportunity! He didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Joshua Kimmich plays with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, just watch this again. Griezmann's pass is inch perfect, and the finish from Koke is excellent. He just hits it with so much accuracy. It's a top-class goal.
Well, a textbook interception. Griezmann. Really good build-up, but no end product. Musiala. That's a good-looking shot. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say, but they still trail here.
Brilliant pass. Well, it wasn't superb distribution by the keeper, that we can say. Marcos Llorente. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good idea. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Making a bit of headway. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. And quick thinking defensively. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. Easy save. Well, then the accuracy department leaving a bit to be desired. Michael Olise. Kane. Let's fly here. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Simple clearance, a good one. That was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Goretzka! And he's found a bit of daylight. Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper, and really should have been able to. Now, got to tread carefully. Opportunity it is. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
Alvarez. And he's in. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Well, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger.
Well, had that gone in, Bayern would be in big trouble. Can that now inspire them to turn things around?
Yes, every team needs a slice of luck from time to time. It's all about how you use that slice of luck to your advantage. Throw in for Atletico. Not giving him a moment's peace. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Just lost his focus. Throw in here.
Well, as you can see, Atletico are struggling to control possession, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Musiala. Atletico recovering possession well. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
Jimenez. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Oh, that's a really good run. Well, in there to tidy up. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And keeping it out. Playing it in. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Can they convert? A strong glove on the ball from the keeper. It's a weighted pass. Can he put it away? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. And the attack fizzling out. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, Koke gets high marks based on his first half showing. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a
Well, it's advantage Atletico after the first 45, but this a long way from being settled. Nicely timed tackle. This could be troublesome. Keeper more than equal to the task. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Tremendous block. The possession keeps on changing hands. That's problematic. Alphonso Davies. Doesn't have to do it on his own. Sané. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Sané. Now with Kane. Opportunity to level it. And a goal to level it up for Bayern. So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. And Bayern finding space on the flank. Harry Kane waits. No danger now. He's in with a chance. Can he find the net? And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Good work from Bayern to make sure possession changed hands. Harry Kane. Can he take advantage? Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Alvarez. We're using the space really well, you've got to say. Oh, big opportunity! Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity! And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
This looks more than decent. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Options in the centre. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Dyer robbed of possession. 20 minutes remaining. Can't argue with that little move. Sané. And defensive play to be applauded. That's a lovely ball. Oh, great header. Smart stop though. Griezmann. Lino. Opportunity. What a classic example of how to intercept. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they use it to their advantage? Couldn't quite hang on. Determined defending. Disappointing pass. opportunity. Big chance it is. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the finish showed great composure. Just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Lino. Might work out. And running in behind. Top-notch defending.